Hey, what's up guys? In today's video I wanted to take some time and go over a pick that I've been using recently to some success here that counters a lot of these stronger lanes that we're seeing recently. And that pick is going to be Sivir, and I know she's not getting a lot of attention right now. I don't think she's that strong. I did put a decent number of games on her, and she's definitely an okay pick if you get snowballing and can get some damage out. But the main reason that I was picking her was against Ezreal lanes and against Misfortune lanes, and we're seeing a lot of both of those champions right now who are very dominant in the laning phase. And by picking a champion like Sivir with that spell shield, we are taking away a lot of their strengths, and a lot of the reason that they're so strong in the late game is because they do snowball so well out of their strong laning phase. Now Sivir is a little bit more difficult champion. I haven't put a lot of time into her before this stretch here. I played her every once in a while, but I haven't played her consistently like I did for these clips that you're seeing now. And she definitely has a learning curve for some newer AD carry players. She has a shorter auto attack range than some of the other AD champions, and she doesn't put out the most damage until late game. She really does do a lot of damage once you get 3-4 items, but until then you're kind of doing mediocre damage. The main reason you do want to pick her though is, like I said, because of that spell shield, and you can really counter some of these aggressive lanes that we're seeing. For example, I've seen a lot of Xerath support lately, and Sivir is a very strong counter into that because he's just going to try and poke you down in lane. You just use your spell shield, you can continue to shove them under tower because he's giving you all this extra mana from that spell shield. And that's just one good example here of how that spell shield really does impact the laning phase against certain champions. And I think that she's a good pick against these types of champions, against the ones who are trying to dominate the lane, who are just trying to snowball off of their advantage in lane. I think she's a very strong pick into those champions because you nullify that whole beginning part of the game from them and take out their whole game plan. So for the runes that you want to take on Sivir, I think you can take any of the three right now. I think they're all okay on her. I think Fleet Footwork is going to be the best one out of them, and then Press the Attack, and then Lethal Tempo. And I did have another video about I do think Lethal Tempo is stronger than Press the Attack on most champions. I think Sivir is one of the few exceptions where Press the Attack might be a little bit stronger since you get that extra damage out of your Q in lane if you get that third proc, but Lethal Tempo is still good on Sivir, and Fleet Footwork is probably going to be your best bet, especially if you're going against some strong lanes. You're going to want that extra healing in case they do get some poke on you. And next you're going to want to get your standard Triumph, which is a broken rune. Everybody knows it's broken. It's going to get nerfed very soon. And then I like to take Alacrity sometimes. If they have a lot of tanks on their team and I'm not going Lethal Tempo as my main rune, I like taking Alacrity to get that extra damage late game with my crits. Or you can take Bloodline. Either or is a good choice. Usually against more tanks I like taking the extra attack speed over the healing. And then also standard, you're going to get Coup de Grace as your last precision rune, like standard on every other AD champion right now. And then secondary rune tree, I like to go Sorcery, Mana Flow Band. You really get a lot of extra pushing power with having that additional mana. You can pretty much always keep them shoved in, which is very, very good and what you want to do as Sivir anyway. And then I like to get Celerity after that, get that extra movement speed. And then when you ult, you do get some additional AD off of that as well. And for your build, you're going to want to go Essence Reaver first, and then you're probably going to want to get a Phantom Dancer after that. You can try some of the other Zeal options. I like Phantom Dancer the best, but it's really up to you which one you think might be better for the situation you're in. And then the Infinity Edge, so you get those extra crits off of the Bouncing Blade, then Blast Whisper and your defensive item after that to round off your build. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please go ahead and subscribe if you did like the content here and want to see some more AD carry videos about the meta. Also, if you did want some coaching, I do want to do some coaching for some lower level AD carries, so let me know in the comments if you're interested in something like that. But until next time, thank you very much for watching and good luck with your rankings.